Harvey Mudd College was recently recognized by U.S. News & World Report for having an academic program that is linked to student success, and also by PayScale for having graduates with higher salaries than even MIT and Harvard. How does Harvey Mudd produce such talented, well-paid, and happy mathematicians, scientists, and engineers? Is it truly as benign as the school claims, or is there a more sinister plot at work behind this college's docile exterior? Find out now when Nathan Jones reports. To the untrained eye, it would seem that Harvey Mudd College has simply found a winning strategy, especially when its graduates score such jobs at mega companies like Northrop Grumman and Google, and acceptance letters to such graduate schools as MIT and Stanford. But experts disagree.
It's Photoshopped. It's all Photoshopped. Look at the shadows. They're all wrong.
Others had harsher allegations.
While evidence from such rival schools as mine indicates that Harvey Mudd students exaggerate, seems to me that this is an honor code violation.
The students exaggerate their successes, said Dr. Paddle. Is he right? Are all of the stories in this postgraduate survey exaggerated? To find out, I went straight to what seemed like a reasonable source, the Office of Career Services at Harvey Mudd College. While here at Harvey Mudd, I met a handful of students outside the Office of Career Services who were willing to be interviewed for our program. So, why did you seek help from the Office of Career Services?
Basically, I was needing an internship for the summer and didn't know where to start. I didn't have a resume. I didn't know who to talk to. I wasn't really sure how to do an interview, that kind of thing. And I got their help mainly for my resume, but then on some other stuff too.
I'm now in the midst of the grad school process, so I went to her for all this advice in the grad school process, and it's really helped me out.
Yes, I went to go get a critique on an essay I was writing for a Xerox scholarship, and they were really helpful with that. They not only do resumes, they can help you with writing an essay for graduate schools, for your personal statements, and also for applying for REUs.
So the office was able to help you?
When I talked to Judy back in first semester, I asked her about the resources they have online. The NIC is the Nationwide Internship Consortium, and it's basically just a big resource of 17 colleges and universities from around the country that pool together their summer opportunities.
And so I kind of was researching and just going crazy, and I went to Judy, and she kind of helped me organize my thoughts.
I also picked up a career guide from the Career Center, and this guide was very helpful because there are many templates for different resume styles, for finding internships, jobs, and the whole A to Z of things that you want to use to help you build towards your career after Mudd. And I used it quite often during the year.
The situation is even worse than I had feared. These students are obviously brainwashed and using code words like getting resume help and attending career fairs to describe what I can only imagine to be deeply sinister and terribly illegal activities. There's only one place for me to go. Inside the Office of Career Services. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that my trip to the Office of Career Services was nothing short of astounding. What I found behind that door in Platt was not sinister or illegal at all, but a warm-hearted office whose purpose is to help students find the perfect career path for them and help them achieve their goals. In addition to the many services already mentioned, I learned that the Office of Career Services maintains an online database of jobs and internships via MuddLink and NIC. I was impressed, to be sure, but the proof, my friends, is in the pudding.
Actually, a lot of my friends didn't really use the Office of Career Service, and I felt like they really should have.
The best part about it is it's really convenient, and the whole website is very easy to navigate. There isn't anything that's really mysterious about it, and if you have a question, then you can always drop by and ask them in person about it, or have them help you go through the process, and I think that's very helpful.
And I had no idea what to do for a phone interview, so I went into Judy and spent probably close to an hour talking to her, just getting advice on how to go about the interview, getting tips, what questions he was probably going to ask, and just how to prepare for all that.
They got the job done. Didn't want them to do. They helped me with my resume. They worked me through the interview process a little bit with the internship, and it worked. They did what they said they would do.
So you would use the Office of Career Services again?
Yes, definitely. Probably this coming summer or after I graduate. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna revisit the list of schools that I have and then make a new list and then go to her again. So, yeah.
As stunning as it may seem, ladies and gentlemen, there is no sinister plot at work here. Nothing other than the good advice and help from the committed staff in the Office of Career Services. Students are encouraged to find out how the office can help them by phoning in, visiting their website, or stopping by their office in Platt Campus Center. And folks, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching.